Hi y'all, disclaimer fair use and education purpose use only. All rights and image and clips belong to their prospective owner and we do not claim ownership. Now, I'm telling y'all this here and I'm finna hit them with the pie y'all game, right? It's a white man that was at a protest and Miss Teresa was praising this one old white man at the protest. Now, I know people just don't go to videos and just watch protests when it come to murders and stuff, cause nobody just don't go to no videos and just let me just watch the protest. But this protest hit a little different cause of Jack. And when I told y'all, I said, man, look, I'ma find that video when Jedediah was explaining who Jack was, right? All right. This where I'm getting at. If you want to solve the Kenneka Jenkins case right now, this how you finna do it. Cause I can probably put this case together if I say and be like, well, let's go back to September the 6th. Cause once you go back to September the 6th, it's finna explain the whole footage why you see movie producers, actors there on September the 9th when they come to a reenactment. Let's just say Kenneka was already deceased 36 hours before September the 9th. Won't that make a lot of sense if you watch the whole 36-hour footage and they started off from September the 8th to the 10th, that's 36 hours. But if you take that same 36 hours of some footage you never saw, like from the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, right? Equal up to 36 hours. That's why you watching the footage on September the 9th. All right. Let me prove my point. This is Jack. Do I need to go to 54 Key channel? If you a real diehard fan, everybody know who John Curry is, right? When it comes to Kenneka Jenkins case. If you Kenneka Jenkins, you remember that YouTube. And thumb me up when I say this. John Curry's last name is Donahue. This is his people. That's why 54 straight drop all along with John Crooker. This is a family member of his. That's who you finna link back John Crooker. John Crooker, he in New York and stuff, right? So they never suspected that. Like, that's why you call yourself John Crooker. And then I used to watch John Crooker. That's the crazy part about it. And just used to sit and just hold my phone and listen to these people mindset and be like, yeah, man, John Crew, keep spilling some tea. I like your content. Keep justice for Kenneka. And the whole time I said, oh, because once you find out who Jack, aka John Donahue, this is the same guy when Miss Teresa talking about releasing tapes. You had to go through his family member that's lawyers and represent the hotel. So if you trace Jack and find out who he really is, you finna expose 1:36 p.m. September the 6th when Mr. Reacher made the 911 call. What I just told y'all, this man right here got connection with the hotel. When the police was like, we waiting on the hotel footage, and you know the hotel got lawyers, right? So you know the hotel already lawyer up, and this go back to Rosemont, right? Because you know Rosemont, right? Ooh, we get everybody in here and like and share this. Because I'm finna explain to you what happened to the six, where it really starting out with the fifth all the way to the 10th, and watch how everything finna make sense. Shout out to that person that reached out in my email with like Trey Gang. I had enough of this stuff, and I've been watching, I've been following you, and this weighing heavily on my heart. So here's the truth. And I said, man, I can break it down and keep me anonymous. I said, I keep you anonymous. We gonna make a deal. You know what I'm talking about? And watch this. Check this out, right? Y'all remember when Mitch Teresa was at the protest was telling the words, show the real tape, the real tape. Y'all remember those chants at the hotel? So the real tape, the real tape, the real tape, the real tape. Remember those chants? Guess who was on Mitch Teresa's side at the protest? John, aka Jack. So if I tell y'all that when you first heard about the Kenneka Jigga case and you was waiting on them to release the tapes, and once they released the tapes, guess who they had to go through? Through his bloodline. When it come to the news and all this, them his people, right? Look, this where you finna get this. Watch this. I'm glad I brought Jedediah video, right? Cause y'all see this a recent video when Mitch Reese was on the rat. Guess what Anonymous told me, like Trey Gaines, since you didn't expose the master. I said the master? Who's the master? Who is the master? And when they were talking about it, man, you really exposing a real Freemason, high ranking, above the 30th degree. I said, what? What? Watch this, y'all. This the same John that Jedediah was talking about. Right here. Watch this.
Shit that I didn't do. I don't even respect the judge. I don't care what your hat is that you wear. I don't respect shit that accuse me of something I ain't do. Fuck you.
I gotta find.
Fuck you and your mama.
We may not be able to get them all to come on because again, it's been a lot of changes have happened.
Man, a lot of them don't like each other.
Watch this.
Hmm.
Check it
They don't like
out.
me either.
Mr. Jack passed away.
Who
Oh
that?
man, he did. Remember the old white guy?
Oh,
Jack, what's his last
and everybody know who Jack is. If you been following the case, why you think Jack name came up, right? Him. Now y'all remember when Jedediah supposed to be exposed to Mr. Reese about organ harvesting and kidneys missing and body parts and all of this old stuff? Y'all remember that, right? Why Jack name coming up and since he passed away, right? Watch this.
His name, I forget. You know how black people do. Jack, you know Jack Jack. Jack. Like that's gonna help you remember. Jack, you know Jack.
I think I told him to go to hell too, so he listened.
Why you
Wait,
think
I'm
it's
sorry.
so
This is not a
funny?
laughing moment because Jack passed away.
Old man that used to say that slick shit. He used
Yeah,
to talk slick.
yeah.
Yeah, the last thing I
He
told
was
him to go to
cool
hell,
though.
act like
Was he
my.
talking about you? He talked about you online too?
He did some snake shit. Jack did some snake shit, but
Damn, Jack.
all y'all was cool. All y'all was cool. Because he ended up, I think, still going forward with the protest when I left with the other group.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember when they called the protest off? Oh man, watch out finna show y'all how Jack got so much power, bro. Man, Jack got so much power. Y'all listening? I'm telling the world the reason why it took so long for the videotapes to come out because of Jack. There you go, Hennessy girl. His people is higher up. That's why he gonna be at those protests. But keep this in mind. Guess what that's finna expose? That's why Mitch Reese would like call that protest off. And he was right there on the side. Cause the video that I'm finna show y'all, y'all finna be like, damn, I remember him. He used to go live. The crazy part about it, he used to go live at the protest with like, yeah, I'm gonna get justice for Kenneka. That's why they were praising Jack. Cause everybody wanna know what type of power you got that you could demand, you could do all of this with a snap of the finger. Look, this finna expose Miss Teresa to the finest. Cause they let you know, since they talking about Jack, somebody in the comment mentioned Jack. If you is a JFK supporter, you'll know who Jack is. You'll never forget this face, and you'll never forget what the words that flew out of his mouth. The word that flew out of his mouth, I'm like, man, who is him? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's find out who he really is, right? Since we talking about old Jack,
Right? Yeah. He
He
said
was
some.
at the last time I saw him, he was at that protest in front of that the Chinese shop. Somebody threw a brick. Who threw that brick? Tyrone Muhammad.
Fuck Jack. If I knew where he was, I'd piss on his ashes.
why you talk about him when he all of a sudden dead? So y'all wait till he had to actually pass away to feel free to talk? Hold on. Hold up. And this what got Jedediah that little clout that he got, right? Cause he told the world, I'ma tell the world the truth. Kenneka kidney was missing. It's some body part. I just don't recall when Miss Teresa was telling me and all of this so stuff, you know. I'ma just play crazy like I just remember when she was telling me like ain't no body parts in her body when it was found. And then I remember when you were talking about all the parts one day. I'm like, well, which one it is? You know, remember that, right? Let's go back to Jack. Check this out. Watch what they say about Jack. And he said he gonna do what on his ashes?
Somebody threw a brick. Who threw that brick? Tyrone Muhammad.
Fuck Jack.
I hope we ain't talking about Muhammad. Cause look, then Trey Gang just recently just showed y'all who Muhammad was. Catch up with that live video. And then you wanna know what the crazy part about this? Was this got to be the most crazy this Jack. This is Jack, y'all. Right here. Jack. One of the protests for Kenneka Jenkins. White did.
I wanted to start by saying happy Thanksgiving and justice for Kenneka. I see
It was
these people
Thanksgiving.
down here. I'm just going to go over here and ask them if they know anything about the Kenneka Jenkins case and inform them of what's going on. I'm still for justice for Kenneka, however I can get it.
What?
I'm going to go and talk to these people about it. I see you standing out here.
Now watch how this stage. Cause he finna come up missing in the attack, right? Watch this shit. Watch how script this shit is.
Hey, has any of you guys heard about the Kenneka Jenkins case? The girl was found dead in the freezer in Rosemount.
What you doing, though, man? You on got? Hey, what you doing, man?
I wanted to start.
Now this is Jack. The man got ties to Rosemont Hotel and represented the case. What do this look like if you got this man? If you look at this background, don't y'all know where he was raised up at? Right down the street from Miss Teresa's house. Y'all wanna know where he stay at? Booyah. Let's go to this. Right? Let's go to this. Check this out, right? Now look. Everybody know about Douglas Park. Everybody know where the west side is. Douglas, everybody know where the west side is. I done went over this map the whole time and I said, where can I link Jack? I gotta link Jack close to Miss Teresa. Can Trey Gang do it? Can Trey Gang do it? Watch this. Boy, Chicago finna go in a frenzy right quick. Alright, where we at? Alright. This west side, right? Now y'all remember when I used to go, I'm like, okay, I know about Lake Street, cause when you go to Washington Boulevard, you know what I'm saying? And I know all the address they leak when they come back to Kenneka Jenkins case, right? Matter of fact, let me do it like this. Boom. Alright. Here go Harrison. Oh shit. Wait a minute. That's Harrison Street? This where he was raised up at. West Harrison, right? Alright. This where he was at. You know on Kansas Street. Look, on I can't give you the address cause I get copyright strike. Right? But when y'all know about Jackson and Holman Square, ooh wee. Right there where Livernoir and them stay is, and you get Once you look at the address, you would be like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So you know who stay on Westlake Street. Then once you get to scroll and be like, wait a minute. Let me go. Since we right here at Harrison Street. Right here at since this 5th Avenue, let's go to 13th. All right. Now I need 13th Christiana. I hope it's still in my search bar. I get right up in here somewhere. God damn it. I gotta go back to her. You know what? I can put it in right here. I can put in the address. Now this the address they said where Miss Teresa and Kenneka were last seen at this address, Warren Street. Oh! Damn! See that? And they showing he from the hood. Look, from right here. And the reason, look, that's where Kenneka was last seen leaving the residence. Cause this the address. Like, yeah, this what Mr. Teresa stayed there. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Guess where Jack stay at? Watch this. On Harrison Street on the west side of Chicago, right? Booyah! And then I said, man, I can show the street. And his house isn't in the location without showing the personal information. Now y'all see that? So if you see that, don't that explain this then? Damn, Trey Guy, so you said he from the hood? Yeah. Jack right here from the hood. Shit, he was raised on West Harrison Street. Him. Yeah, the dude at the protest. Right here. They talking about.
This was that shit, but
Damn, Jack.
all y'all was cool. All y'all was cool. Because he ended up, I think, still going forward with the protest when I left with the other group.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. He
He
said
was
some
at the last time I saw him, he was at that protest in front of that the Chinese shop. Somebody threw a brick. Who threw that brick? Tyrone Muhammad.
fuck Jack. If I knew where he was, I'd piss on his ashes. See, I think that you have to be just genuinely and consistent with who you are. If Jack, if I knew who he was, I would piss on his ashes, take it and mold it into something. Maybe a fucking mold up a middle finger or something and set that shit on at one of his relatives' porch.
He did turn into a troll. I remember
Yeah,
he posted a whole
yeah,
thing about you. Yes, you're
fuck
right.
him. He
Okay,
lied.
so that's the same thing I'm saying about Sheena. Stop talking about and Sheena too. I gotta apologize. You ain't gotta apologize to her about shit because she was a fucking thief and she started talking about you and I was getting on her ass and she knew it. I was on that ass.
So it was Jack idea. That's why Jedediah don't like Jack right today. Because it was Jack idea to be get Miss Teresa and going against Jedediah, which they all the part of, and that's how Strong Jack Network work. But this just to show you that they were all working with the lawyers, right? They were all with the lawyers, right? This is the crazy part about it. You got to understand Jack, cause once you do, you'll be like, damn, on Harrison Street, right? Once you go to Harrison Street, bro, this street right here, y'all see this street right here? I went live years ago, and I was like, y'all, I'm pulling this stuff up on this street about a funeral home. I said, I looked up Miss Teresa family tree, and don't y'all remember? Thumb me up if you remember when I said this. Y'all, I done traced Miss Teresa family member back, and I'm like, damn, I traced this shit back to a child protective service, a funeral home, you know what I'm saying, and a pet mortuary. I said that. If you throw me up on that, if I said that, and you finna be like, whoa, I remember. Cause if he stayed on this street, Harrison, damn. So if I trace this street to a funeral home, but it was listed as like a gift shop, like, yeah, you come to her buy, like caskets, say things for funerals and stuff. But the whole time it was actually some underground shit going on there. Is it like going in there and be like, yeah, I just want to get some funeral bouquet flowers or something like that, but you go downstairs, you know what I'm talking about? All right now, I got y'all attention now. I see I got y'all attention. So if I could link Jack on Harrison Street, just like I said, cause even SunTrust, the news talking about Jack when he passed away. Man, if you got the news, the radio, all these people talking about Jack passed away, had a good life, all this, but they had to be careful of this information because they don't want to tell you what he did for a living. And then check this out. Look,
That's why she had to go hurry up and go live and tell people to follow her and stop following you. And she made her own little team because she knew I was on that ass. I found out everything that she was fucking doing, everything she did before she joined us with them churches and them other organizations where she stole millions of dollars. Talking about she rich. That's why she was rich.
I'm not getting into
Fuck.
that.
Fuck.
that's why she was rich on September the 6th when she was with her sister. Now let's get some tea, right? Now let's get some tea. Now y'all remember on September the 6th, if I tell y'all everything what Trey Gang told y'all what happened on Kenneka on the 9th, at what time, this will be going on between 1:30 and 1:50. Just say all of that is correct, but the date's wrong. If you go back to September the 6th at 2 something in the morning, won't that explain why Miss Teresa will be going live with her sister on her birthday to create an alibi? Cause her wee. Look, watch this, y'all. Check this out.
Man,
Fucking
you
thief.
got
I showed you it.
we got our
You gonna
own.
get into whatever I get into, cause I do that for you.
Somebody said try to steal the presidency.
Right. That's cause Jedediah was giving it to her.
No. Sheena went into survival mode. I didn't say we was gonna be best
She
friends.
been in survival mode thing. She been stealing from everybody, all them
I said
organizations.
I didn't protect her the way that I could have or should have, and I think
You
that's true.
shouldn't be protecting no thief. She should have. We should have slam dunked her ass.
And watch this. Do y'all know where the liquor store went? If I trace this back to Harrison, right? Where Jack located. Guess when it come to the last investigation talking about, yeah, they was at a liquor store buying a fifth of Henny where a security guard. Ooh, this finna get so crazy. Cause guess where the liquor store at? Man, this finna test the real truth. Anybody that's fighting with JFK, they gonna know. I know where that liquor store at. Matter of fact, you can Google it right now. Once you Google it, you'll be like, damn, what block the liquor store was on? What block? And then won't it make sense be like, damn, the police said they went to this same liquor store talking about, yeah, they stopped liquor store first and get some liquor. Like, wait a minute, but they underage, you know, shit, a young motherfucker ain't, a teenager know not to go in no liquor store talking about, give me some. And guess where the liquor store at? Matter of fact, down the street from who house? Jack. And guess who was the security guard that was working at Franklin Foods? And Zach got him on the interview with LBG Duck. Is this making sense to you now? If this making sense, get me that 100 likes right now. It's finna get surgical right now. It's finna get so surgical. Watch this, y'all. This is name. And YouTube said, I cannot violate the guidelines because I cannot send nobody. If I give y'all his name, I cannot encourage my subscribers and to go look his name up in a negative way. Meaning that if I want to expose him, I cannot encourage y'all to go to his channel. Because that would be called harassment. Thank you for the guidelines, YouTube. So now I know where I'm getting these copyrights from. Now I see why I'm not in the algorithm. Because I was going against the guidelines because I cannot do that. So let's be firm. Since I not can't do that, I never give up your private information, and I'm not encourage anybody to look at you any type of way. But only thing I can say, I know you in this location right here. I know you stay in this location. I know this street, Harris. And I know it's right down the street from Cook County Court. But I remember this street right here. But I also remember this street about a alcohol Hennessy bottle. And they go back to Franklin Food. So I said, hey, no wonder no wonder why they know to interview a security guard at the liquor store. Cause you love to drink yourself. If you're from the hood, everybody go to the same liquor store. Right? If you from the hood, just imagine. Trey Gang, black man, from the hood, I gotta go to Franklin Food and Liquor to get my yak. The Donahue family do too. Whoa. So that means, damn, it's some crooked shit going on with the security. That means that, damn, you could be an old white man from the hood, but all of a sudden, it would make sense, be like, damn, you really setting a lot of money. I can't even say that. I can't even say it. Man, if you count how many blocks that Jack stayed from Kenneka, look, if I tell y'all, let's go to Harrison Street, right? That's where Harrison Street is. Harrison Street, right here. This Harrison Street. Y'all remember when they leaked Leonora? I mean, not Leonora, but Irene, T.Y., all their addresses. Monique. Remember all their addresses? Y'all remember they leaked all their addresses. Guess who will be able to do that? Goddamn Jack. I'm just holding my chin up. Cause they jammed me in the chin when I was doing the investigation. When I was doing the investigation, I'm like, man, look. Every time I'm looking into the ad, just imagine that you looking at like what Harris Street got to do with anything. And I'm trying to expose. Just say you trying to expose Leonora, right? Matter of fact, you see this street alone. Ooh, man. And guess what this street finna run into? Jackson. Guess who stay on this street? This is crazy. Guess who stay on this street? I cannot even reveal the name. Cause YouTube said, you do this again, we gonna copyright strike you cause we warn you, you cannot give people information. Like everything that I found out is public. Why? If you remember, is this Home and Square? How far is Home and Square from Jack residence? I rest my case. Please bag me up on this. Please bag me up on this. I tell you what, I can give you a list right now. Check this out. I can do this like this here. Just that you see home and square. And I said, look, since I can't show you his actual house or where he was raised up at, you know what I'm saying? But I can show you a location. If this home is square, when you go to TY Live, guess who? Holy shit. I don't think you following me when I'm finna bring home and square up in this shit. TY Live Kenneka Jenkins. I bet you they finna mention home and square. And if I show you his address again, I mean, my bad, YouTube. I ain't showing his address. I'm sorry. I messed up. I need to clarify. Nah, I just want to show the location. If he from the same hood, will Homie Square will be mentioning anytime when it come to a murder. Oh no, right here you go. Right
You ain't never seen a white folk. Nigga, this a one on one. Y'all finna get put out.
Here you go, listen.
Y'all get put out. What's up, bro? Buffing like my gun or something. What's up, nigga? Something. Pop that pussy. Let me see that. Get my homie. Don't be so loud. Yeah, it's too late for that. Yep, there go the manager. My car keys, my weed. That ain't no motherfucking manager. Oh, that is a manager. That is a manager. Chief. On BD.
Listen.
Turn that pappy ringtone off. Off that pappy ringtone.
This ain't one of those. Nah, ain't no 2-cup shit.
Who said that?
Fuck 2 cups. Right there off 63rd.
I just want 1 cup. I just need 1 cup, folks.
2 cups.
Man, y'all heard that shit, bruh? If you got the manager at the door that's related to him, watch this, y'all. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Give me 100 likes right now. Don't they go back to the Donahue? These same people that the lawyer represent, same law firm. Remember the K9 unit? It go back to Rose family. Y'all remember when Straight Drop accused Greg Hughes of being Matthew D. Rose? Oh my God. Oh my God. No wonder you sat up there and said this, because once you figure like, damn, that's where the Rose family come in there. Because guess who he looked like? The K9 unit that's with the dog. I ain't even going to show you no image because the real JFK be like, show that picture. Oh, so look. He do look like the K9 unit man. The one that living over like, yeah, I got the clothes out here. Don't you got the K9 unit so they can sniff? Hold up. Look. Once you go, and this the same K9 unit that when you look who he looked like, you'll be like, man. You finna read between the whole investigation. I tell you what. Watch this, y'all. Check this out. This homie square, where the liquor store at? Where Franklin and Food liquor store at? Right? And I said, okay, this homie square. Right? Oh man, for the people and this Douglas Park. Cause once you go down to this area about Douglas, you'll be like, oh shit. That's right here about 15. Oh man. Look, y'all remember what street Kenneka 15 and Christiana? Right? Oh my God. 15 and Christiana. I hope they get 100 likes immediately. Cause you don't want to know if I tell you this right here, watch this. Man, Trey ain't so fire right now. If I say, hey, guess what 13, this 16th Street right here, you see 15th Street right here, right? You know they jump, right? You know they jump, right? I understand that you see, yeah, this ain't the block, but you know 15th Street jump, right? So I ain't got to prove point. But if I show you in 15th Street right here that you get the, just say like, yeah, you know, let's go to the liquor store. It's gonna be on this street, motherfucker. And then next thing you know, guess where? If the 15th Street is right here, hold up, and it jumps, right? It jumps. I ain't got to show the whole map, be like, well, you just showing it, but you know how it jump, right? And guess where the Jack stay at? Booyah! Man, don't that make sense? Do that make sense? Since that makes sense, let's go to this shit. Booyah! This what the last nigga was saying. Man, that sound like that's the hood, ain't it, man? Yeah. So since I just linked Jack up with everything when it comes to the police investigation, that's why I started screaming Jack. Which I know I was like, Payow, Jack. They got scared of that name, Jack. Yeah. Do it make sense now when you get Jack narrative with this? Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
It's still in the case.
I'll
You
slap her. I'll
this to us all over again.
accusing us of stealing some shit. The fuck is wrong
No
with you?
aspect is diabolical, bro.
I don't gotta respect shit that accuse me of shit that I didn't do. I don't even respect the judge.
You actually won't believe what I got my Misfits Market box. These are Buddha's hands. I have never seen these outside of TikTok. Do not let
I don't care I don't care what your hat is that you wear. I don't respect shit that accuse me of something I ain't do. Fuck you.
I gotta find.
Fuck you and your mama.
We may not be able to get them all to come on because again, it's been a lot of changes have happened.
Man, a lot of them don't like each other.
Hmm And they don't like me either.
Mr. Jack passed away.
Who was
Oh
that?
man, he did. Remember the old white guy? Jack. Jack. What's his last name? I forget. You know how black people do. Jack. You know Jack. 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 Like that's gonna help you remember. Jack. You know Jack.
I think I told him to go to hell too, so he listened.
Wait,
Jack
I'm
is
sorry. This is not a laughing moment because Jack passed
the
away.
old man that used to say that slick shit. He used
Yeah,
to talk slick.
yeah.
Yeah, the last thing I
He
told
was
him was go to
cool
hell.
though.
Act like
Was he
my.
talking about you? He talked about you online too.
He did some snake shit. Jack did some snake shit, but
Damn, Jack.
all y'all was cool. All y'all was cool. Because he ended up, I think, still going forward with the protest when I left with the other group.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. He
He
said
was
some.
at the last time I saw him, he was at that protest in front of that the Chinese shop. Somebody threw a brick. Who threw that brick? Tyrone Muhammad.
Fuck Jack. If I knew where he was, I'd piss on his ashes. See, I think that you have to be, I think you have to be just genuinely and consistent with who you are. If Jack, if I knew who he was, I would piss on his ashes, take it and mold it into something, maybe a fucking mold up a middle finger or something and set this shit on at one of his relatives' porch.
He did turn into a troll. I remember
Yeah,
he posted a whole
yeah,
thing about you. Yes, you're
fuck
right.
him. He
Okay,
lied.
so that's the same thing I'm saying about Sheena. Stop talking about and Sheena too. I gotta apologize. You ain't gotta apologize to her about shit because she was a fucking thief and she started talking about you and I was getting on her ass and she knew it. I was on that ass. That's why she had to go hurry up and go live and tell people to follow her and stop following you. And she made her own little team because she knew I was on that ass. I found out everything that she was fucking doing, everything she did before she joined us with them churches and them other organizations where she stole millions of dollars. Talking about she rich. That's why she was rich.
I'm not getting into
Fuck,
that. Me
fucking
and you
thief. I
we
showed
got
you it.
we got our
You gonna
own.
get into whatever I get into, cause I do that for you.
Somebody said try to steal the presidency.
Right. That's cause Jedediah was giving it to her.
No. Sheena went into survival mode. I didn't say we was gonna be best
She
friends. I
been in
just
survival mode then, cause she been stealing from everybody, all them
said
organizations.
I didn't protect her the way that I could have or should have, and I think
You
that's
shouldn't be protecting no thief. She should have. We should have slam dunked her ass.
still in the case.
I'll slap her. I'll slap her in front of you and make you mad.
No, I'm trying to tell you though. She basically
Don't get me started.
damage is done, but I think it could have been avoided. They didn't.
Her stealing could have been avoided.
No, well, she didn't steal. And
you lucky you ain't in front of me. Lord, I showed you the receipts. I showed you. She was
from
yes,
us?
from you. Yes, I showed you. I said, Jedediah, let me see your phone. I took screenshots of all the transactions that was going on in your Cash App. I then showed you where the transactions was going, little by little. She was taking little. Remember, I was in front of my school. I said, I'm sitting in front of my school. I started crying and everything.
Oh, Mr. Reese in on the Cash App deal. Nobody ain't caught that, right? But let's go to Jack. When they said he got tapped by the brick, do this look stage too? That if you got Jack that's in cahoots with the hotel, right? And I'm showing y'all like, look, this the law firm that represented the Kenneka Jenkins case. It go back to his family tree. And you get this.
By saying, Happy Thanksgiving and justice for Kenneka. I see these people down here. I'm just going to go over here and ask them if they know anything about the Kenneka Jenkins case and inform them of what's going on.
That explain why he will be in the hood.
Kenneka, however I can get it.
Everybody know who Jack is.
Okay, I'm going to go and talk to these people about it. I see standing Hey, has any of you guys heard about the Kenneka Jenkins case? The girl that was found dead in the freezer in Rosemont?
What you doing, though, man? You on got? Hey, what you doing, man?
I wanted to start.
And you want to know why he said he will be attacked? Check this out. This how y'all got these people in a chokehold. Watch this. The dates always gonna reveal. And he said what time, well, what date this will be on.
By saying Happy Thanksgiving and Justice for Kenneka. I see these people down here. I'm just going to go over here and ask them if they know anything about the Kenneka Jenkins case and inform them of what's going on. I'm still for justice for Kenneka, however I can get it. Okay, I'm going to go and talk to these people about it. I see you standing out here.
He said Happy Thanksgiving. So this Happy Thanksgiving, why you think they had to do this?
Hey, has any of you guys heard about the Kenneka Jenkins case? The girl that was found dead in the freezer in Rosemont?
What you doing, though, man? You on got? Hey, what you doing, man?
Guess what will happen on Thanksgiving? Do y'all want to know? Do y'all want to know why Jack him and was like, "Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Let me go and talk to these guys on the west side of Chicago and stage a attack." Guess what? Watch this. This finna be the most crazy shit ever. If you go to Zach TV, go to the Thanksgiving. What he dropped on his own channel. When? Oh my God. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. So that means, damn, if you got John telling the world, hey, you know, I'm finna ask these little dudes on the west side of Chicago what's going on. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And Zach dropped this video. And before I drop Zach interview, all because I want to play this video. Guess what this freezer is?
Hold on, do it again.
It's finna
rap.
go. This another. This the same one.
Look,
You finna see the two
y'all
people.
finna see these people right here behind her.
Put it on the camera. You
No,
watch
that's
it.
you. Y'all don't see them people standing back there. You ain't showing it right, rap. No, it's too much light on your thing. See, let me do it. Let me do it, cause you ain't doing it right.
Bitch, that's the motherfucking thing. What you mean?
It's too light. Like it's
that's
the thing.
that's the camera. Your camera, bitch, from your phone.
Let
I
me
was
turn
recording
it
off your
down.
phone.
Damn.
And guess where this since we already know, then that's why they talking about Jack. That's what they got Mr. Teresa on, cause he was leading the protest, and next thing you know, Jack told Mr. Teresa, according to you know what I'm talking about, Rosemont. When it come to Rosemont, these people had access to the footage. So don't that explain Jack Rose, right? Hold up. Not only that it exposed his role, right? Give me a minute, y'all. I got to readjust my mic. Watch this. Please believe this when I say this. Now, please believe it when I show this. Check this out. 54 keys. Right? You want to know who the Donahue look like? If I showed y'all, this the biggest cover up in the world when I go to 54. That's why you want to expose the beverage manager. Watch this. This is the craziest thing that you could ever expose. Is this right here. Y'all remember the beverage manager? Guess who the beverage manager look like? Why did then you got gray hairs? And then giving the demonstration. Man, look, whoa! Hold up. You know what I can go through? Matter of fact, I can just go to my video and watch this. My video. Would this make sense if I show you this? See that? See that? News anchor that's on the footage. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me go all the way down to this video. Guess who the beverage manager look like? And I'm gonna rest my case on this shit. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. I go back to this. I can show you this video. Not that video. Show that y'all. Now show a clear HD video. Y'all remember the funeral home, right? They scooped the body up. Ooh, this the same guy that picked the body up. And then Jenny McGill was like, yeah, you know the person that picked the body up, because we saw him pick the body, they related. And if they related, that means, damn, that was Jack come in there. Hold on, wait a minute. You see the same features? Same features, right?
Walmart hates when you do this, but they can't do a damn.
All right. Oh, man.
Thing about it. There's this new battery-operated power washer, and it's got the
Golly. Now look, once you figured out when Jenny McGill was like, boom, you finna link it back to what they were talking about. Quickly. This crazy. Watch this. Hold on. This, y'all see this officer right here? Guess who he related to? I swear to God. Him. All right. This what I'm finna do. I'm linking it back to him. Don't it would make sense that damn, you got him with the body and the police officers, and look, he the man that gonna pick the body, and you can link when they come back to the people like what is surveillance footage, and they go back to his family, to this family, to Jack. Really? So when you link it back to Jack, guess who the beverage manager look like? Go to my video. Go to the old one so you'll see from the beginning into this. So you'll see right here. It's finna pop up right now. Watch this. Check this out. Watch this, y'all. This shit is so crazy. Y'all remember this? Like, damn, the police said they were finna come down this area and search where the basement. Guess who the K9 cop looked like? I just showed y'all who I was supposed like. Damn, the K9 cop. I can go back to the Rhodes family. And once I go back to the Rhodes family, and then look. Hold on, look. Oh shit! Who the K9 cop look like? Nah, I need to stay on track because I'm fucking up right now. I'm messing up. Right here. Here we go. Right there. This was video I want to see. Right here. And then, look, watch this. Don't he look just like the Donahue? Payo! Nobody won't even believe it. Like, man, there he go on the footage. You got a Donahue that's a lawyer, and he on the footage. I want to cry, and I cried. I did actually cry, bro, because I'm like, man, ain't nobody finna believe this. I can't even say, hey, look, there was him. There was him. No wonder there was him on the footage. Clear as day. You ain't even got to believe me. Why did? Why did? Look. Mmm. Do I need to blow it up? Do I need to blow this video up when it comes to the bald head? Matter of fact, do I need to blow this video up when you go back to John? And then you'll be like, that's why he will be at the protest like this. Let's go to John at the protest. Not this one, but this one.
Meet us out.
That's John at the police station. Hold on. Nah, we need to go to this one. Nah, not this one. That's why when John was like, yeah, let me stage an attack and come up missing so everybody can find out that I came up missing because Zach dropped this interview. Right? Hold on. Let me get back on track, bro. This got to be the most. We ain't at 100 likes yet? I tell you what. Since I showed y'all that, yeah, Zach came out with an interview round about Thanksgiving, and Jack said, "Let me stage your attack right quick. Let me I'm gonna go to the west side," and I just showed him. Guess where he from? From the west side, so they y'all know who he was. Then Zach come out with this interview and said this.
At the party when Kenneka TV1. I'm not even gonna do no introduction like that, man. I'm getting right into it. Where you two guys at the party when Kenneka Jenkins was pronounced dead in the freezer.
Oh yeah, it was.
What's your name for the people, bro?
My name Peace, man.
Peace. And what's your name, bro?
Tiffy.
Tiffy. And y'all both was there?
Yeah.
What time did you two arrive?
Stop it right there and let's go to this. Since we talking about Jack, let's go to this. This is Jack right here.
I die.
Okay, until we get.
Now y'all see what channel he on? Keep this in mind before I play this video. This is Jack right here. You don't think Peas know who Jack was? And he from the west side himself. Crazy thing. No wonder why they could leak your address if you from the same block. Man, I could chop this shit up so many ways, bro. Jack. Him. This is him. This who was at the protest on Miss Teresa's side. Because if you've been finding the case, you'll be like, yeah, he on Miss Teresa's side. Since we grieve for Miss Teresa, we finna believe everything that come out of Jack's mouth. But when Jack had to come up missing round Thanksgiving, right? And he had the Man, come on. Look.
This what we need. We need
Correct,
to
yeah, we get the tape.
We gotta get the tape.
Gotta sue the police too.
Hold on, let me take a picture. Me and Jack. All right now.
Why do you think they just want to take a picture with this white man? That's like me, like, damn, you know, I'm from the hood and What's so special about the white man? Because y'all must know something about the white man. Because I know if I got a white boy, you know what I'm saying, in my clique, we know what that white boy all about. You know what I'm talking about, man? We know what that white boy all about, bro. And he gonna play his role to the perfection. You see what I'm saying? Check this out. Look, if you go to her channel, this her channel, this the same girl you finna see take a picture. Would this expose her? Be like, damn, she gotta know about Jack. But she had the protest talking about it like this.
Jack says, shut it down.
Right, shut it down.
Oh, my phone is blocking. Let's do one more. One more. You sure? You go, Jack. You got people in love with you, Jack. I know.
What? Why? Check this out. Since you heard that, go to her channel. You wanna know why? If you a clout chasing person, this is what you clout chasing about. Cause this what your goal is. To be a goddamn interviewer, right? Hold on, this ain't what the fuck I read. Interview and fun change. This ain't what the fuck I read. But she said something about being a host for TV shows. But look, make a long story short. Y'all see her face right quick? Her face. And she got interviewed. Look at her. These people look innocent, bro. Man, I need to go find that video. Man, I just tried to. I went here because I was like, oh, hold on. Oh, here you go, right here. She got a true fashion of these involvements. Did she say, hey, I got a true passion for these involvements? Let me stop it right there. Including interviews, short film, talk shows, and hosting of the rivalry of groups interacting with one another, inspiring. So, is that the reason why, if you really want that, guess who you had to go through to get it? Damn, I just goddamn deleted. Jack! Jack! No wonder.
I know that. Well, hold up the fist again, Jack. All right. All right, now we shut it down. You have a good night, Jack. We on. Jack, they want you to blow your whistle. Everybody online said, blow that whistle, Jack. Right? Shut it down. You better shut it down. Wall down.
So, hey, Jack gonna pull that John out. You better watch out.
Now watch this. Since you saw that video, watch this video. Watch this, y'all. Since that's Jet, watch how you finna see Jet with the life insurance lady. The life insurance lady. Is it this one? Let me go to my watch later. There goes Jet, right? If it ain't in my watch and later, let me go to my light. Right here. Hold on. I'm looking for. I thought I had it on my watch later. Cause it's finna go back to this. Right here. Right here. Here you go, y'all. Here you go. Now this is Eastern Star. Since we talking about Jack, right? Now this is insurance lady, and she an Eastern Star, just like Mr. Reese, and he is the Royal Order Justice. I got it now. Shit, I got it now. Tell me, do this make sense? Be like, that's why that lady was like, yeah, I'm a freedom fighter. And guess who you finna see on her channel?
We want justice. We want justice. Y'all standing? You not
Watch
standing in
this.
Crown Plaza?
Thumb me up when y'all see Jack in the video, and I just showed y'all Jack in that other lady video, right here. This video.
Wake up!
Watch this.
Wake up! Wake up!
You see Jack? Now watch how this lady from the hood got Jack too.
Okay, well, if you following from a room, come over here and let us get your voice, girl. Come on, let's get your voice. Because you can't sit over there. You parked your car over there? Okay, well, you want me to show, go park over there in the lot, in the and come back. In the mall. And come back. Okay, come on back.
So, a 19-year-old girl was found dead in the
y'all go with him and come on back around.
19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins was found dead in the freezer of the Crown Plaza Hotel, and they trying to cover up a murder. She did not walk herself into no freezer. Kenneka Jenkins did not walk herself into no freezer, lay down and die like they claim to say. She did not walk in no freezer, lay down and die. A 19-year-old girl was found dead in the freezer right here at the Crown Plaza Hotel.
Hey, how you doing?
It is not safe if you guys are in the Crown Plaza Hotel.
Did you guys hear about the case? You did hear.
If this is an accident, look at that baby. That's murder.
She has.
That's no accident. That's a murder and they're covering it up.
That's not an accident.
It's terrible. It's exactly what it is.
How do you feel about that?
It's pretty bad.
Thank you guys for listening.
I apologize.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you for listening.
I am Kenneka.
I am Kenneka.
I am Kenneka.
I am Kenneka.
Justice for 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 Kenneka. All right, you guys. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Hey, baby. How you doing? Thank you.
Kenneka Jenkins was murdered.
Yes.
Say hi to Live Jack. Jack is back. He out here all the time.
Jack is back.
There goes Jack. Blow the whistle. All right, blow the whistle. Justice for Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka. I am Kenneka.
We want justice.
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 We want justice. We want justice. Justice. Now. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
We want justice.
Justice for Kenneka.
We want justice. Ain't no sleeping in Rosemont.
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 Wake up!
Wake up.
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 Wake up! Shut Brown Plaza down!
Shut Brown Plaza down.
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 Shut Brown Trash down!
Shut Brown Plaza down.
Shut this trash down!
Shut this trash down.
Shut this trash down!
Where that pot and pan at?
The pot and pan.
Shut this trash down.
Where that
Shut
pan
this
and
trash down!
spoons at?
So now y'all see how Jack finna play a role. And once I show y'all this the real reason why he played the role, it's all because of this video. Do this make sense now? Hold on, where that John at? I thought I had 54 keys. I exit out of there and go to 54. Watch this. Once you go to 54 key channel and you go to this, man, this finna be a big receipt in the game. Cause once you go, who 54 will be at the round table with? Alright, let's blow this up. Matter of fact, we gotta go to the older y'all. No, matter of fact, you ain't slick. Oh, John Kerr. That's John Kerr. That's related back to the hotel that Mitch Teresa that go back to Jack. This Jack and his people that right here. Hold up. Matter of fact. When they go back to John Q, when I tell y'all that bam, don't John Q look just like, and you see who he will collaborate with. All right, John Q, let's go to the live video. Straight to Kenneka. All straight Kenneka Jenkins video. See this? Look who he look like. Don't he will look just like. Damn, I got rid of Jack. But I can go back to their family and guess who they look like. You see what I'm saying? So when Mitch Reese was like, look, yeah, Jack didn't told me nothing. And I said, look, you could trace Jack back to the same people that represent the Kenneka Jenkins case and say, hey, give us a minute so we can release the footage. Can I make this up? And guess who collaborate with him? Look. Look. You can look at the title alone. If you go to John Q page, when it comes to the K9 cop, the K9 cop. Tell me if I tell y'all like, man, Trey ain't got to be on the song. Cause if he said the K9 cop is related to John Q and Mitch Reese them was right collaborating with hold on. Watch this. This finna be the crazy part ever. I gotta go back to this. Where is that? Right here. Hold on. It's gotta be right up in here. Now, matter of fact, let me go to right here. Hello, y'all. Is it right here? Right there. Here we go. Right here. You see the K9 cop? Guess who he look like? Man, y'all finna be like, what the hell? And then when you find out who he is, you'll be like, damn, Trey Gang, this one real. Right here, in your face. I told y'all I was gonna find it. And this ain't all the tea. Cause I wanna get to this. Oh man, that done froze up. Oh man. I done froze up, guys. Look, I'm clicking on it. I'm trying to zoom in and now it won't let me do it. I'm zooming in and out on this. Told y'all, man. I'm clicking my mouse. I'm going to this jump. This video ain't playing. See that?
Let me turn mask down.
Yeah, yours up too high.
Oh shit off now. You see two people right there.
Y'all see that, right?